pretrial hearings were held over a period of 9 days in the case of Luigi Mangione. There are some really interesting issues about whether or not evidence will be precluded and whether or not there is adverse pretrial publicity. But my guess is that Mangione's attempt to suppress evidence will be denied. There is a doctrine called search incident of arrest, and his backpack was found at the time of his arrest, and it is perfectly normal and appropriate for officers to search possessions incident to arrest. They certainly had probable cause to arrest him because they had pictures of his photo, they had other information about his likely appearance and whereabouts. And because they had probable cause, they had the right to arrest him. You didn't need a warrant to arrest him. In fact, they should have arrested him. And then when you arrest somebody, in most states, you're allowed to conduct a search of the person and his possessions, at least for the purposes of assuring the safety of the arresting officers. After all, if his backpack had a gun or a bomb, that could have put the safety of the officers at risk. The idea that the officers had to have a warrant before conducting at least a brief search of the backpack is wrong. And it looks like a warrant was eventually obtained to search for the backpack where the gun was found. I think it's highly unlikely that any of the evidence found in the backpack will be suppressed. I think there's something different about statements made by Mangione. I think some of the statements made by Mangione before he was given his Miranda warnings may well be suppressed. Not clear about that. He was not given his Miranda warnings at the immediate point of his arrest, and that was a mistake by the police officers, and that could result in the suppression of some of the statements that he made. But the tangible evidence in his backpack, the notebook where he talked about his intentions to take revenge and so forth, the gun, which matched the gun that was used in the killing, I doubt seriously that any of that material will be suppressed.